Brendan, describe the performance today.
Well, we're disappointed with the result. Of course, I think that we go into the game with a good motivation to get the win, but we gave away a really disappointing goal in the first goal, and obviously we West Ham and give credit to them. We've seen what they've done away at Arsenal in terms of counter-attack, but the goal that we gave away early on was a cheap goal, and obviously when you give away it so early in the game, it gives them the motivation and fight to protect that. Obviously the second goal is a mistake, and that can happen in the game. So all of a sudden we're 2-0 down, and having not played too bad, but just give away poor goals. We start the second half with motivation to get into the game and start bright, but obviously then we get young Coutinho sent off. And I thought both sendings off were very, very harsh. I didn't think they were sending off at all for both players. So and obviously then when we go down to 10, it's even more difficult. So frustrating day.
There was so much discussion in the build-up to this game about the defensive qualities that Liverpool have shown this season. Is that frustrating for you that it's unravelled somewhat today?
Yeah, we didn't defend those moments well at all. We didn't have too many times to defend in the game, but certainly when we did, it wasn't how we've been. So, but I think the early goal, the first goal, was a big factor in the game.
Looking towards the other end of the pitch, the forward line, were you pleased with that aspect of the game? Because again, 2 goals this season, some people would look at that as perhaps being not quite enough for what Liverpool are trying to achieve this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It was we weren't creative. I think the overall performance, defensively, offensively, we aim to be much better than that. So I felt that opportunity to work the keeper never really developed for us today. So I think all aspects over the 4 games, we get 7 points out of 12. We're disappointed with today, but we'll reflect on it and come back and look to get a victory in our next game.
It was the same starting 11 as you played on Monday night against Arsenal, but when you rate the 2 performances, are you disappointed with what you saw today?
Well, I think naturally when you lose a home game 3-0, and I think you see the results from today, 4 of the 7 games have been lost by the home teams. I think we'll see that this will be a difficult league this year for the home teams, and the first goal is going to be important. So I think the players put everything into the game. They've been excellent so far this season. We're disappointed, of course, by today, and we'll look to improve that performance level in the next game.
You have got a week's break now, plus, of course, the transfer window comes to an end. We know you've done a lot of business already this summer. Is there any more expected here at Liverpool, and how do you build towards your next game in a couple of weeks?
Well, the players will go away on international break, and some will stay at home, and then we'll get ready for the Manchester game. So, as I said, it's the first 4 games. We've seen a lot of good things in those games, lots of good items, and obviously today was disappointing. But we'll put that behind us and get ready for Manchester United.
And transfers, anything?
Nothing to say on transfers, in or out. It's not something that I comment on. So nothing new on that front.
If it does stay with the squad you have, though, would you be happy for the remainder of the season with what you have here at the moment? Yeah,
the players are first class. They're working very well. Today was a disappointment, but they'll go over it. They're a great bunch, very honest, and we'll look to the next game.